Right guys, I'm very excited to show you my new secret weapon. This secret weapon I didn't have 2 months ago. This was me 2 months ago. This looks about 140-ish, I'd say, give or take a few meters. Obviously this is not something you're born with. It's just a skill you develop. I'm able to just tell you how far that pin is. Says 139, which I would have said from there, obviously. 135, I'd say, from here. Did that just go in the water? There's no water on this hole, is there? That looked really good. Look at that. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is what I class as an idiot. Improvising distances instead of tool. So this is the tool I'm referring to. It's a GARMIN G80, which I've been gaming for a little while now. You would have seen a few Instagram posts with me using this on the range. Look at the size of it, it's tiny! It holds 41,000 golf courses. That was a terrible accent. 41,000 golf courses, 15 hours battery life, and it weighs just 119 grams. 41,000 golf courses in this little thing. The last time I tried to get 41,000 golf courses in my pocket, I managed to fit a corner of a bunker in there. It's taken a while to load these courses. The newer version is going to be better. It features quicksand. So the biggest difference with this device is, yes, it is also a launch monitor at the small fraction of the usual price of a launch monitor. For me, as I said earlier, I've been taking this to the range, I've been using this, and it gives it a bit more structured practice. It's not just slogging golf balls, you're actually learning how far you're hitting each particular golf club. Like this 2-iron. Ooh, slapster. That has gone 246 meters, club head speed 108, ball speed 151, smash factor 1.39, tempo of 2.7. That's pretty accurate in my eyes. So for this hole, we're going to be using it as a GPS, so all you have to do is click start new round. It brings up automatically the courses nearest to us. We're obviously playing Joondalup Resort June from the white tees, and straight away it knows we're on the 9th hole. So we're going to play this hole out. It gives us the whole layout of the hole, including hazards and distances from the hazards. So we're now, from this position, from that 2-iron, we've got 208 to the middle, 220 to the back, 198 to the front. Straight away that gives you exactly the distance you need to potentially carry any bunkers or hazards, and obviously get it as close as possible. Could be good. Get left. Okay. Put for eagle. We got very lucky. I thought we were going to be further down the right here, but it's all come towards. Luckily with the Garmin I could tell there was a bunker there, so I've got enough juice just to carry it, obviously not too far and get into the trouble on the back. So we've got put for eagle, but this is the time where if that hadn't been enough club, the Garmin told me what the distances was. That's my then issue with club selection. So don't buy a Garmin G80 assuming that you're going to hit everything pin high if you don't know how far you hit your golf club. So that's where gap testing is vitally important, and using the launch monitor to cross-reference with the GPS. I've not hit that, have I? Tapping birdie-ish, that's missable still. But when you do know your distances, it is a breath of Global Positioning System Air, GPS. Clever. There is also a plays-like distance, which if you've had a Garmin GPS, golf GPS before, you'll probably know what this is, but it takes elevation into account when you've got a certain distance. So we're uphill, it's going to add distance on automatically. Illegal for tournament use, but it prevents you from overshooting the target, like the captain from Speed 2. Too soon? Probably, yeah. So the only thing this hole is missing are bunkers. Said nobody ever. So I thought this would be the ultimate test for course management, which is a swear word in my golf game. As you can see here, this I can now move past that first bunker there. Apparently, just past that is about 235 meters. So I need something that's going to carry 235 meters, and be short of 274. So I think 2-iron. If I hit it, I'll probably end up in that bunker, but we'll see how we get on. Okay, straight for that. Is it? Look at that. come and look at this. Just call me Mr. Course Management. The really cool feature I like, and it's very, very simple, I'm a simple person, it is a case of pressing this top orange button to actually lock the screen and put it in your pocket. So you're not starting the whole in Joondalup, taking it out of your pocket and end up in a course in Abu Dhabi. Do you know what I mean? So you can lock it, unlock it, very, very simple, but I love it, it's great. Lock it, unlock it, lock it, unlock it. Okay, so apparently we've got 103 meters to the middle, but the pin is quite obviously on the front, but about there I'd say. So that's giving us 89 meters to the pin. It's a very, very difficult shot this. Like GARMIN G80 is telling me what I need to do, but can Al execute? That's the question, isn't it? 89 meters. To be fair, if old Al was looking at this, I'd have debated getting the putter out. Like, it really doesn't seem that far, but taking plays like distance into account, oh, sorry, it's a little bit short. I hadn't had a chance, you know. It didn't, but for this purpose, let's just say it did. So without blowing smoke up the arsenal of Garmin devices, if I ever see Garmin in front of the name of a product, I know I'm going to be in pretty good hands. Hashtag this is not an ad. So a bit of a test on this one. We're going to use the GPS and the launch monitor. So I'm going to go and attempt to hit over the trees on the left hand side, which is a carry. So it's a 275 carry at this point to carry the trees. So I'm going to put this launch monitor down and see what numbers we get at impact to see if it's going to carry the trees or not. Those are the trees in question. So big launch, big high launch to get over there, but we'll give it a crack. I'm just going to change the settings to warm up, put it next to the ball. Now we're just going to do the hard part and try and hit it. Like that. So that's carried. So as you can see there, 309 yards carry, we've switched it, which is again something you can do with this device, whether you work in meters or yards. 309 carry, 344 total. So based on the GPS, we should be in A1 position. The GPS is updating as we're moving towards it. Oh, look at that number decrease. And look where we are. So we've stopped straight away, it's giving me a pin reading, which to be fair, I can't even see the pin from here. Seriously, I want to be hunting eagle here. Tom, probably shouldn't say that in a Garmin video. Tom, they're the trees that we've just flown. There you go. And we're in A1 into the middle of the pinless green. Or to the left of it. That's going to miss left. Pulled the panties off of that. So I am the individual, obviously, as you probably assumed. In terms of structured practice on a range, it's non-existent. I'm hitting a few wedge shots, get bored after 4, start smashing drivers over fences. But with this launch monitor and the target practice, for example, you kind of home in them skills a little bit more, try and obviously get a little bit better. And you feel like you've left the range learning something. Bit of structure, because my golf game at the moment is like the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Pulled it, pin high though. So the Garmin G80 has also got an easy to read screen, which I can vouch for on a day like today. It's very bright, large 3.5 inch sunlight readable touchscreen, and it's slimline is what Garmin say. So the launch monitor we know uses the radar in the device, which I think is fantastic. Touch targeting for me has been the absolute game changer, because the whole layout is as simple as putting your fat finger on the screen, my fat finger should I say, picking a hazard out, picking a dog leg out, and knowing exactly how far you've got to hit it to carry said hazard or forest. That was out the toe. We have got left 46 yards. Oh, it could be true. Nearly. Okay, so we hit that drive relatively well. The unit shows us that it's Bunkerville on the right hand side, so your miss is definitely left and it'll all trickle towards the hole. I've definitely missed it left, so that's very safe. Left side of the green. Okay guys, thank you as always for watching. We've got one hole left, we're going to play this out. I like to say it's drivable, but it's 382 yards, so probably not, but we'll give it a good smack. Bunker left, bunker right, bunker green side. Plot your way around this, but for fun, course management Al is having a whack with a driver. And I've hit that well. No idea. So, I love this device. I promise you it isn't an ad, this is by choice. I'm currently playing with this. I usually find these devices to be a little bit slow, make you play a little bit slower and fiddling around with it, but it's if you wanted it to be, it's just automated, giving you front, middle and back. Lock it, put it in your pocket, simple as that. Awesome device. You'll probably look at the price tag and go, but you've got to remember that a launch monitor is included in this, which compared to a launch monitor price, it's a small fraction of the cost. And it's true when you say you go to the range, you can take this with you, it gauges distances, gives you that structure you probably require to, you know, take your game to the next level. So all that we've got left is 40-yard flick. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions on this device, make sure you put them down in the comment section below. Hit subscribe if you're not already a member of Team Al, and my social media links are down below. Thank you very much.